Are you a business owner or sales executive looking to grow your equipment business? Then Ripple ROI is the tool you need to transform how you engage customers, generate leads, and close deals faster than ever. I've spent the last 30 years running 2 MedTech companies, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that having the right sales tools can mean the difference between a warm lead and a lost sale. Ripple ROI supports 2 different workflows. In this video, we'll have a closer look at the guided workflow, and I'll show you exactly how this can be used to support your team and grow your revenue. For those who may have missed our previous video, let's do a quick recap on the guest workflow. The guest workflow is initiated when the potential customer clicks on the ROI widget in your product page. They are guided through an intuitive step-by-step process to enter the configuration of the machine, their preferred support plan, along with financing options and their projected operating costs. Once that data has been selected, they can enter their projected revenue model and receive a return on investment figure along with a detailed breakdown of the investment over the life of the machine. No product pricing is revealed, but as they interact with the platform, they provide a valuable insight, such as product configuration, usage expectations, and of course, their contact details. These are sent directly to your email box as a qualified lead ready for follow-up. It's seamless, smart, always working in the background to grow your sales pipeline 24/7. Let's jump into the guided workflow for a closer look on how that works. Here we are at the login page for the Ripple Return on Investment Calculator. We can click on the login field here, and that'll take us into our company, which has already been set up for the sample company. This is where the customer who is with your sales engineer can be accompanied through the process of calculating the return on investment for any particular type of equipment you have set up in the platform. This is where they enter their details. So we can put that in. If you're doing a return visit and you've done a few of these already, then you may not want to enter the details every time. And we can go over here and we can skip that if we want to. But given that this is our first one, we're going to click Start and go through to the equipment selection process. So we can type in a name for this offer up here if we want to have something specific, and we can choose from the drop-down list the machine that the customer wants to look at. So you can see the machine price here is $850,000. That can be edited up here if you'd like to change that. Also the number of machines, if we're looking at several machines, you can actually add additional machines by clicking up here. And we also have a 10-year life cycle for the machine, which is specified here on the page and can of course be changed at any time. So we click on Next. This will take us through to accessories and peripherals which have been selected for this machine or associated with this machine. So we want to have one of those, a memory upgrade and a UPS power supply. So we click on Next, and that'll take us through to the support page. So we have a 10-year life cycle on the machine with a 2-year warranty, for example. So in this case, the customer is purchasing 8 years of support. So we'll go with the gold support and we'll click on Next. And this takes us through to the financing page where the customer can put in their own interest rates, loan duration, residual payment amounts. All of this can be calculated into the return on investment. And we click on Next. That takes us through to operational costs, insurance for the machine, staff to operate the equipment, floor costs, rental. We can add additional costs here on the fly if we need to do that, such as cleaning, travel for the operator, any sort of additional costs. We can add those costs here and put them directly into the calculation. So we click Next. This takes us through to a summary of the main costs for the machine. So we've got here on the graph, we can see the product cost was $859,000. We've got support, interest on the loan, and also the operational costs are all listed here in the pie chart. We can also scroll down and have a closer look at all of those values. They're included in the summary down here. But basically the ones that are most important are listed here at the top. So let's click on the next button. This is where we enter the revenue for the equipment. In this particular case, it's a CT scanner, so we're going to be entering in scans. Now we've got a knee scan, a heart scan, and a full body scan. we can type in a number of scans that we would like per week for this machine, and we can also enter savings in here. So if there are particular savings that this machine brings to the business, they can be entered in, and we look at those as a form of revenue and we calculate them into the return on investment. Once we've entered those values, we can click here to reveal the ROI, which of course we would like to do. So we'll click on this button, and it's showing us that the break even for the machine is around 2 years. The return on investment is 244% over the 10 years, so that's 24% per year return on investment. Lifetime costs of 1.43 and lifetime profits of $3.5 million over that 10 years. We have a pie chart down here which gives us a good summary of the different costs, and we have some graphs along with a breakdown here of the base costs for the machine. This information is extremely valuable for the customer. They can see in an instant how much money they're going to make, how long it's going to take to break even on the machine, and whether or not it's worth investing in this equipment. They can press the summary button here to create a PDF summary of what we're looking at on the screen. They can click on the email button to send that summary directly to their email account, and they can click on the quotation button here to generate a quotation, or you can click on the quotation button. I'll just paste in a signature panel, and that will create a PDF quote of the equipment that we just looked at from your company, sample company, prepared for Beach's X-ray Clinic, John Doe, and prepared by the sample company with the sales engineer, their email address and their phone number. So here we have all the equipment listed with individual pricing, also the tax which would be payable, and then a signature panel down here for the customer to sign to accept that quotation. And on the second page, we have a summary of the return on investment. Here we have the lifetime revenue, the profit, the estimated return on investment, and the break even, along with some graphs to help display that. So this information here really helps close the deal when you're getting the patient to sign the quotation. They can see from the very beginning that they're going to be making money on the machine, and they can see how long it's going to take for the equipment to pay itself off. So this is the guided workflow for the Ripple ROI calculator, and this is what's going to help you close those deals. As you can see, the guided workflow is perfect for closing complex deals and backing your pitch with hard data. I've been where you are now, and I built Ripple ROI because I needed this tool 10 years ago. Your customers are not making impulse purchases. They want justification of the decision to invest in the equipment and also in your business. And Ripple ROI gives it to them in seconds. Most websites are just brochures. Ripple ROI turns yours into a smart sales engine. It doesn't just look good, it delivers qualified leads and helps your team close deals, backed by financial insight. Click on the link in the description to sign up for our free 90-day trial or book a walkthrough with our team. And don't forget, subscribe for more videos like this, or click on the links in the description below for additional videos where I'll walk you through setting up your organization and configuring the product library inside Ripple ROI step by step.